And we are live. Good day to you. 12 o'clock noon Central Time, Wednesday, December 30th. How are you doing today? Will Samuels here from the King K Cub, bringing you some fun news. 1 week to go until 12th night. It's almost here. We've made it this far. We've made it through 2020 almost. One more day. New Year's Eve tomorrow night. Carnival starts 1 week from today. 8 a.m. January 6th, we open with King K Cub. 14 different bakeries, 60 plus varieties of king cake. It's going to be a fun season. We are going to be with you every step of the way. Really excited of what is coming up. So I want to get right into the news here. We've got a lot to talk about. Again, 1 week to go until king cake season, and we are going to have a fun time at King K Cub. You are watching on our YouTube channel. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You might be watching live on Mardi Gras TV.com, our new online TV channel, which is going gangbusters. Have a lot of great programming on that. If you've been watching right now, you've been watching the show about the Louisiana Bigfoot. And coming up right now, we've got the show, the Music Industry Forum with Rich Collins from Loyola University. Rich Collins, you may know from the Imagination Movers. That's going to be coming up right after this broadcast, and we'll tell you a lot more about what's coming up later on Mardi Gras TV, and a fun day of programming tomorrow night and New Year's Day. Lots of stuff going on MardiGrasTV.com, which if you are not watching 24 hours a day, you should be, because it's a lot of fun. All content from New Orleans, live stuff. We've got pre-recorded, some great shows, some great entertainment programs, some great educational shows, some sports programming. Every day is curated differently. Every day is curated just like a day in advance. So if we have new things to add, then we're throwing it into the next day's schedule, such as this broadcast now, when we're going to tell you about what's going on with King K Cub. So let's get right to it. So the biggest news of the last couple of weeks, since we last did our broadcast on the 6th, was the information about our location. And we have had a fantastic time at the mortuary, at the Miss Deer Mansion, home of the Mortuary Haunted House. They have been great partners with us. We have really enjoyed working with them. They have just been super helpful. It was an amazing location, a perfect spot, right convenient, right in the middle of the city, convenient to everything. Unfortunately, with what they were doing this year with their psycho asylum, home for the holidays, kind of zombie escape for an evil killer Santa, I think it was. That was going on. They've got another event going on, I think, that they're working on throughout Carnival. So they weren't available. They couldn't commit to us for this upcoming season, which we understand. They've had a really tough year, as we all have. And especially during Halloween, as they were really looking forward to their peak season, their peak time, their schedule was interrupted with 2 hurricanes, so they weren't able to get the booth that they were expecting for Halloween. So they were working on this great Christmas program, which sounded like a lot of fun, and so they weren't able to commit to us for this upcoming season, which we perfectly understand, which meant that we needed to find a new location for this upcoming year. So we're driving around, my wife and I, a couple of weeks ago. We're driving around Mid-City thinking about other spots that we could be in. And we were driving around, we passed the Broad Theater, and thought, that would be a great spot if they had space for us. And then we get home and punch up the computer, punch up the Twitter, as I'm prone to do, and I see a message, actually I guess it's on Facebook, but I see a message from the Broad saying that they were going to temporarily close the theater and focus on their programming at their new location, their new venue, Broadside, their outdoor spot, just a block away, really across the parking lot. And instantly, the wheels started turning, and I sent a message to Brian, the owner, and say, hey, I've got a crazy idea, something that we can do. So we went over there the next day, and we had a great talk, and we're like, hey, this could be a fantastic spot. We love the Broad Theater. It is a fantastic independent movie theater. One of the best things about Mid-City. We have seen a lot of movies there. We've had a lot of popcorn. They serve some great drinks over there. It's a fantastic spot. Really, really beautiful location. We're so excited to be there. it really is a perfect partnership, and the opportunity to do some events together with Broadside, such as our Carnival Kickoff, such as lots of other carnival related events that are going to be going on throughout the season. We'll have a lot of announcements, so keep an eye on broadsidenola.com and thebroadtheater.com for more information. Follow it on Facebook. So that's the outside of the theater. Our customer area, so we're going to be set up inside the theater, right in the lobby. So as you go in, you're going to go into the left, and so all of our racks will be set up right there as you're looking at the wall to the left. The bar, they'll be open, although they just said that bars will be shutting down, I think, at 11 o'clock tonight due to the high case volume in the state for indoor beverages. So bar service stops at 11 p.m. tonight. Alcohol will be banned at sporting events. That's not good. But the bar will still be able to sell to-go drinks. So you'll be able to get some yummy to-go drinks. They do a really good Pimm's Cup, and they'll have some other drinks there at the bar, which will be open for part of the time that we are there. And then hopefully after Carnival, things calming down, people getting vaccinated, people wearing masks, they'll be able to get back to showing movies. But instead, they've got the Broadside, and the Broadside is a fun little spot too. I'm really excited about. They've been hosting concerts and movies and special events, and we've got some really fun announcements. In fact, something breaking news about 10 minutes ago of something that may be happening very soon, which I'm also really excited about during Carnival, which not at an announcement stage yet, but I just got an email. I'm like, oh, that would be fun. But the neat thing about the Broadside, so they have a huge screen, a fun stage, they have a bar, they can sell hot dogs, and the seats, you can see they're socially distanced, so you can get there safe. You still want to wear a mask out there, but it's a safe venue. It's outside. It's a lot of fun. Very, very comfortable. You don't see there, like in front of those chairs, or I guess behind those chairs, a bunch of picnic tables. So you can eat some meals, have some hot dogs, relax, catch some great music, catch some movies, all at the Broadside. It's a new location. So if you are on Broad and you're coming from the Greenway, it's right on Toulouse. So you just like half a block off Toulouse, you'll see it on the right. Very convenient to the Greenway, convenient to the streetcar, 2 blocks away from Whole Foods. It's the perfect spot. Lots of parking. And one of the best things for us is we have a designated pickup area that we can use. So where Milkfish is in their little separate bar towards the right, that area will be for pre-orders, for pickups if you want to order online, and also for DoorDash. Now, the way pre-orders are going to work is if you order now on the website at kingcakehub.com, you can pre-order for a specific day. I actually had a customer who ordered several different things. She was planning out her whole carnival. So it's like, I want this cake on this day. And then she selected a later date for another cake and another date for another cake. So I commend her on her planning throughout Carnival, making sure she's getting the prime selection of king cakes. So for future days pickups, such as now this week, if you want to ensure that you have your favorite king cake available for January 6th, which I highly recommend because they're going quickly, and if we don't have unlimited supply of all of your favorite king cakes, we do have all of your favorite king cakes, just supplies can be limited. If you want to ensure that you get the one that you want, you'll want to pre-order that, which you can do right now at kingcakehub.com, and you can select your preferred pickup date. So pre-orders for a future date will be on the website at kingcakehub.com. Now, beginning January 5th, Tuesday night at 6 p.m., it's after sundown, we call it Erev 12th night. It's the evening of 12th night. We will open up our DoorDash portal so that you can get a DoorDash pickup, our local delivery of a king cake. You can have it on hand, so that way, right at midnight, not before, but right at midnight, January 6th, you can have your first piece of king cake, and you can have it available for that morning to have king cake breakfast. You can start your whole carnival season of king cake breakfast, which I highly recommend. So that will be available on DoorDash. The DoorDash portal will then be open, of course, on January 6th. So for same day pickups during the season, starting 1 week from today, you'll be able to get that on DoorDash. Now, again, those supplies will be a little bit more limited than our regular stock, right? So we'll have might not have all 60 plus varieties available on DoorDash. We're going to do the best we can. It's going to be a lot of exploration and kind of adjusting as we go, but we will try to have as many of our varieties available on DoorDash. But those will be available for same day pickup and for local delivery throughout Metro New Orleans. Available on DoorDash. Check it out. Become a Dash Pass member. You save a little money that way. But it's super convenient. The best thing about DoorDash too is that when you order from the DoorDash portal, it's not like you have to wait for us to bake a king cake. We'll have it right there. So in theory, my goal is that if you order a king cake, no matter where you are in the city, from our DoorDash portal, you'll be able to get it within 15 minutes delivered. That is my goal. Hopefully that is a realistic one, but that's what we're going to shoot for. And then for same day pickups, once you order it on the site from DoorDash, then you'll be able to pick it up right there at the Broad Theater. Don't go to the mortuary unless you're doing the activities that the mortuary is having, which I encourage, but don't go there looking for king cakes because we are not going to be there. We are going to be at the Broad Theater. Again, Broad Theater, 636 North Broad Street. Don't go to the Mister Mansion looking for king cakes because you will be tossed. Come to the Broad Theater for that. And when you come to the Broad Theater, this is very, very important. You will want to wear your mask. Okay? Mask required for entry. Masks required for entry. No exceptions, no excuses, no complaining. Very important. You must wear your mask when you go in to the Broad Theater. If you are not wearing a mask, you will be tossed. And I say this with peace and love, peace and love. Wear your mask when you are in public. You must wear a mask when you are shopping at the King Cake Hub because some of us are more immunocompromised than others, and because that is the smart and safe and proper and responsible thing to do. So that is math. Keep that in mind. Okay. Where are we? I just got a phone call. Just missed a call from Steve Himmelfarb, formerly of Cake Cafe, who is now working with Noka. Great sound engineer, great baker. They have a new cookbook out, and he is working with Noka for some fantastic king cakes. Steve, if you're watching, I'm going to call you back in just a little bit after this broadcast. We got 2 king cakes. We announced it. And we have a brand new description. One of our perfect new cakes. I'm really excited. French Truck Cafe au lait filled king cake using New Orleans-based French Truck coffee. Cafe au lait filled sweet dough king cake featuring 3 kinds of coffee and a cream cheese filling, and then glazed in purple, green, and gold. Chef Dana Dancy-Toy, chair of Noka's Culinary Arts Department, developed it in collaboration with Chef Steve Himmelfarb and French Truck Coffee, a great collaboration. Look at that. French Truck Cafe au lait filled sweet dough king cake. That will be available, premiering 1 week from today. And also Cake Cafe's favorite, one of my family's personal favorites. Every year we would get one of these, their goat cheese apple. It is amazing. It really is one of my personal favorites. I'm so glad they were able to carry it at King Cake Cup. Filled with apples, vanilla, cinnamon, goat cheese, and cream cheese, decorated with purple, green, and gold vanilla glaze, sweetened with a touch of local honey. So, those are the 2 king cakes we've got that Noka's going to be doing. Proceeds benefit Noka's Culinary Arts Department, training tomorrow's next great chefs. So we've been seeing a bunch of pre-orders for that. People are very excited about the cake. So where are we now with pre-orders? Who is winning the pre-ordering at the moment? I will tell you that currently, there's our teletype. Black and gold Brennan's chocolate king cake that's brand new is far and away winning the pre-orders, followed by Brennan's traditional, high-dough traditional, and a high-dough filled king cake. Those are top of the line in terms of pre-orders. The brand new Epiphany king cake, our top seller these last couple of years. And this year they're coming out with a Nutella version. That's also up there. The Cake Cafe cakes people are excited about. And also rounding out our top sellers in terms of pre-orders. We're seeing a lot of traffic. We're seeing a lot of movement on all of our cakes. But the ones that have been particularly Moving also the Dragon Claw, which Kalutas makes for us. This was our brand new product last year. And if you have not had Dragon Claw, people were really seeking it out. People were talking about it towards the end of Carnival last year. It is one of the best things I've ever tasted. And I say this having had a whole lot of king cakes, right? Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. We've had a lot of king cakes. We tried a lot of king cakes. We sell a lot of king cakes. We work with a lot of different bakeries. We sample a lot of king cakes. We know our king cakes. This one, how can I put this delicately? People come in all the time asking about a certain king cake that is from a bakery in New Orleans East. That king cake used to be, when Pizzanola was still around, you could get it for several years. You were able to get that particular king cake at Pizzanola. That king cake is not available at King Cake Cub for reasons that I won't necessarily go into, but you can read about it in various forms on our website and other places. However, this Dragon Claw king cake is better than that cake which we sold at Pizzanola. Why is it better? Because I say it's better. No, because it's made with butter instead of margarine. It's a light, flaky dough, like a croissant. Super amazing. I'm telling you, when I had this thing for the first time last year, it was just, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I have ever had. John Kaluta over at Kaluta's Cottage Catering just did an incredible job of coming up with this. Dragon Claw is so amazing. I can't wait to dig into it this year. And people are really talking about it. And I say, people come in asking about that other one, I say, Dragon Claw's better. Dragon Claw's a better king cake. And then people come back and they say, Will, you're right. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to say anything negative about that other king cake. I love it. We had for several years we were working with them. It's a fantastic king cake. When I first had it the first time back in 2014, it was just, wow, that's unbelievable. It's just, we're not working with them, but instead we have Dragon Claw, which I think is better. So take my word for it. Anyone that know about king cakes, you want to be checking that out. The other ones, which I've not yet sampled, but when they got an email and they said, hey, we're interested in doing this, and I was like, yeah, that works. The Brennan's king cakes, which I have not sampled. I can't wait to try it. Pretty sure that the strawberry cream cheese is going to be the first one that we dig into, and we'll probably devour the whole thing right at the start of 12th night, which is 1 week from today. So the Brennan's cakes, they look so amazing. They sound so amazing. You can't go wrong with Brennan's no matter what you get. It's an iconic restaurant. It's a legendary restaurant, one of the greatest restaurants in the cities, one of the most historic restaurants in the cities, one of the most iconic restaurants in the cities. And they are branching out with king cakes this year that are destined to become in the pantheon of Carnival pastry royalty. So their traditional king cakes, brioche dough filled with aromatic cinnamon filling, baked to a golden brown, a glaze of frosty white icing, festively sprinkled with colored sugar and the symbolic Mardi Gras hues of purple, green, and gold. That's their traditional. They're chocolate, black, and gold. Decadence at its finest that will have chocolate lovers rushing. Get that? Black and gold. Saints, Russian, Khmer. For the intensity each slice delivers. A rich chocolate brioche dough twirled with a center of chocolate icing topped with an indulgent layer of whipped chocolate ganache. This is then lavishly coated with crumbled chocolate sable cookies, half of which have been tossed in golden cocoa butter. Look at this thing. A final light lacing of chocolate frosting makes the entire cake a winning choice. Chocolate fans will have to move into defense mode to fight the urge for another piece. That's the chocolate black and gold king cakes. That's currently number one in terms of our pre-orders, especially with, hopefully we'll see a number of Saints games coming up in January. That's going to be the one to get, along with Kanata's Who Dat cake from Saints Favorites. We'll probably have some other black and gold cakes as well, but check that out. And then probably the first one that we're going to dig into, my family and I, we've been talking about this one. The brand new Pink Parade Strawberry Cream Cheese King Cake, a rosy-hued beauty inspired by the iconic deep pink facade of Brennan's itself. 50 flats worth of luscious fruit from the strawberry fields of Johnsdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana, that lasts forever. Carefully preserved. Let me tell you about Johnsdale Farms. Miss Heather over there, they make such a good strawberry, such a fantastic sweet strawberry. We've been working with them for a long time. When we used to make king cakes at La Dolce Nola, we were using their strawberries. We use them in our strawberry gelato, in our balsamic strawberry sorbetto. It's always Johnsdale Farm strawberries. Super, super yummy. Makes a great addition to this cake. I'm really excited that they're doing that. Carefully preserved last season, the strawberry jam and whipped light and airy cream cheese gets folded into the cake for a dreamy combination. The jam also tints the sugar icing that coats the cake beneath a light dusting of pink cocoa powder. A delicate drizzle pattern of white icing atop it all is enlivened with splashes of sparkly sugar pebbles in pink and pearl. That's the Pink Parade, Brennan's Pink Parade Strawberry Cream Cheese King Cake. It's a mouthful. Available for pre-order right now, and we will be carrying them at King Cake Hub, which opens 1 week from today. Okay. Gracious Bakery, brand new chocolate king cake, almond queen cake, and a galette de roi, which is not pictured, but I haven't updated that, so just trust me on that. And Breads on Oak for our vegan king cakes, lots of different varieties. I actually have a new picture of that, which I will update. Well, just look on our website. But they'll have a number of different flavors for that. 67 different flavors of all. Our postcards came in. Look at that. Postcards came in with all of our menu. Was in the shower, and I heard the Ring doorbell go off, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. So wrapped myself in a towel and met the delivery guy at the door and he had our boxes of postcards, which used to have our parade schedule on the back, but no parade schedule this year because there's no parade. So instead we have Mardi Gras TV info, more info on King Cake Hub, and some more information on the Broadside. You'll be able to see these at hotels and coffee shops and everywhere else if we get in gear this weekend in distributing them, and of course our king cake menu on the front with some brand new products. Gracious Breads on Oak, and a new, not even on our postcard because we got the information right after we went to print for them, not even on our website yet. Here is breaking news right now of yet another bakery's king cake, yet another New Orleans favorite that we are going to be carrying, announcing right now. You might want to, if anybody's sleeping, wake them up, let them know that we've got a major announcement that's going to be coming up in just a second. Let me make sure that we don't have any comments here that we have to address. If you have questions and stuff, you can tweet us at King Cake Hub with more information, and we will have that there. Okay, so let me present this following bit of information of our newest, not even on our website yet, newest bakery partner, Bittersweet Confection. Da-da-da. They have a mid-city location, they have a downtown location. Super yummy chocolates, super yummy cakes, beautifully, beautifully decorated product, and amazing looking king cakes. The traditional cinnamon king cake, knockout version of a classic cinnamon king cake using brioche dough filled with cinnamon swirl and covered in white icing. The chocolate king cake is filled with chocolate cream cheese and ice with a dark chocolate ganache, and it won Noel Defender's Best King Cake 4 years in a row. It is delicious. It's going to come in 2 sizes. The sizes that you see there are the regular sizes, and they will also come in a mini. They'll have a mini version of the cinnamon and a mini version of the chocolate, which I'm really, really glad that they're going to be doing, because I think people are going to be looking. We always have a lot of requests for minis. Certainly last year, especially with a lot of tourists coming in, they're not, if they're just looking for a sample of a king cake, they're not going to try a big one giant king cake for themselves, although it is quite possible to eat that, which I say from loads of personal experience. You will be able to get the mini versions of that. We'll have several different ones, right? So this is Bittersweet Confections, brand new. Again, not on our website, just announcing it right now. Just got the information yesterday, so we will be bringing that in because we like Bittersweet and we're excited to work with them. So they'll have their chocolate and their cinnamon available as minis. We'll have other minis. We've carried from Gambino's. We have a mini from Kaluda's. We have a mini Snickerdoodle from Canada's. And also this year, we have Sugar Love, king cake on a stick, king cake nuggets, king cake bread pudding, all small sizes of that, all fun for like individual snacking and stuff. And we'll also this year have a mini cream cheese from Kaywood Randazzo's Bakery. So that's available. All of that is available for pre-orders on the website. Bittersweets of it will be available for pre-orders later today or tomorrow or sometime soon. Very soon. So that's coming up. That is exciting. And so Bittersweet, very, very happy to have them on board. Okay, where are we now? Oh, hey, other products that are coming up, which I don't have a picture of. So just picture it in your mind of king cake ice cream from Adrian's. We will be serving that as well. We have some other new exciting items that we will be debuting that are not necessarily king cake related, but they are carnival related, and you'll be able to get those there at King Cake Hub, located in the Broad Theater at 636 North Broad Street in Mid-City. Here is our announcement video, which doesn't have Bittersweet, but it has smoke. Music guy Dr. Michael White, Take Me to the Mardi Gras, courtesy of Basin Street Records, part of our Carnival King Cake announcement video, which is already out of date because we've got a bittersweet confection to it, but I didn't want to go pretend that it's in there. So that's very exciting, all of our stuff. Let me tell you something too. Seeing Sugar Love in there, and I just saw a video on Instagram that Sierra posted on Christmas Eve of the line outside of her door to her bakery. And it was just like down the whole way of the strip mall of people looking for her stuff. And I was talking to Kenneth Kaywood over at Kaywood Randazzo's, and he was saying that he had a fantastic Christmas. People were lined up at his bakery. So we're excited to see that. We had a fun time. I meant to post this picture too at Bywater Bakery on their Christmas morning for their klezmer pajama party. So it's bagels and donuts and the klezmer all-stars. And that was a lot of fun. They had a great turnout, nice line for that, but it was very, very well done and some very, very, very tasty products. So that was neat. That was nice to see our partner bakeries doing so well this time of year. Looking forward and having the honor of supporting them during Carnival, which begins 1 week from today, January 6th. We will open up at 8 o'clock, and again, our DoorDash portal opening up the night before. You can pre-order at kingcakehub.com, and be sure to be with us for our Carnival Kickoff at the Broadside next Wednesday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. with Grand Marshal Mardi Gras, Professor Carnival, and us, and Benny Grunch and the bunch. So the way this is going to work, now there is a ticket charge on this, because we need to do, for, God forbid, COVID tracking purposes, we need to make sure that everybody in there, we can trace who's in there. So there is a $5 charge. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite, but then you get a $5 credit to spend that day at King Cake Hub. So yes, you're spending $5 on a ticket, but then you get a $5 credit to spend. So if you were buying 2 tickets, then you get $10. 3 tickets, $15. And then you can do the appropriate math therein if you are purchasing more tickets than that. So keep that in mind. Carnival Kickoff, you can see our Facebook site, facebook.com/KingCakeHub, with a ticket link, also available on Eventbrite. Search for Carnival Kickoff. So pre-ordering also for all of our King Cakes. That way you can have your favorite ready for pickup on January 6th, or any date following of your choosing, up through and including Lundi Gras, which will be our final day of operation for 2021. But let's not jump the gun just yet. We're focusing on Carnival. Then we'll deal with what comes after Carnival next. What comes after Carnival next? We're also focusing on Mardi Gras TV, our brand new online TV channel. What's on there right now? Hey, it's Imagination Movers Rich Collins on a forum of the Loyola University Music Industry Forum. That's happening right now. What is going on with Mardi Gras TV? So basically, Mardi Gras TV, all sorts of New Orleans online content. We've got concerts, we've got educational shows, we've got entertainment, we've got all sorts of stuff. And coming up throughout New Year's Eve, I want to tell you a little bit about what's coming up later today and on New Year. All right, let's turn off. We'll leave the teletype on because it's breaking news. It's fun. So later today on Mardi Gras TV, we got some sports programming, some Saints post-game and pre-game LSU programming. Later tonight, Jeff Kravitz of 420 Live, Turducken Special, talking to folks of WWOZ radio station. Later tonight, Rhonda Shear Social Hour, Martin Masikowski, Tuba, Skinny, Delphio Marsalis, Shamar Allen closing out tonight. New Year's Eve. I'm really excited about our New Year's Eve programming because it's fantastic. We have got Big Sam Funky Nation. We've got the Funky Meter. We've got the Neville. We've got Dump the Funk. We've got the New Year's Eve Ball Drop from 2017. We've got fireworks from previous years. Yeah, people shoot videos of fireworks. They put them up on YouTube. We're going to be showing some of those too. So it's going to be rainy and stuff. You can stay hunkered down and enjoy the fireworks displays. New Orleans Suspects, Russell Batiste going on all night. Corey Henry and the Temp Tremé Funk Tet live from Tipitina's. That is going on overnight, New Year's Eve. And then all throughout New Year's Day, lots of Sugar Bowl stuff. Classic Sugar Bowl, 1946, 1947, 1949, 1950, 1956. Lots of Sugar Bowl stuff happening all day on January 1st. On Christmas Day, we had a record rating, which isn't saying a whole lot, but it was record ratings. We're pretty proud about that. Our new original programming, Kermit Ruffin's Fireside Christmas, the Kermit Ruffin's Yule Log. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure it's going to win an Emmy. If not, there is no justice in this world. We're hoping that that happens. Anyway, where are we? Oh, final days of King Cake Coterie. Sales end on that tomorrow night. That has been very, very popular. 6 king cakes throughout the carnival season. Specialty king cakes you cannot get anywhere else but right here, the King Cake Coterie. There's also a local delivery option on that. The Cake Cafe Noka and Steve Himmelfarb's Cafe au Lait filled king cake with French truck coffee, Bywater Bakery's Key Lime king cake, Gracious Bakery's Cherries Jubilee, Canada's Kingberry Royale, Zapardo's Brie Fig and Candy Dates king cake, and Breads on Oak Bourbon Praline Pecan. So the first king cake, the Noka and Steve Himmelfarb cake, available on January 6th, and then Tuesdays thereafter through February 9th, still available, only available through tomorrow night. And that's it. King Cake Coterie, the exclusive King Cake of the Week Club. That is pretty much it, I think, of what's going on, because we got a lot of work to do, because we got 1 week to go until King Cake season. That's why we're doing one last thing here in the studio. All of this is coming to the hub. So it's going to be kind of bare bones in the studio here for a while. But we will be transporting everything to the Broad Theater later this week. So the studio is coming down into our new spot. So I know that we love it here in the King Cake Hub World Broadcast Complex. Our condolences go out to the family and friends of Congressman-elect Luke Letlow, who died of COVID. Please wear your masks. Please do the safe thing. We want this to be a happy and exciting carnival. We want to be able to see you guys on the other side. Hopefully vaccinated, give you guys a hug. Let's get through this. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's still going to take some doing on everybody's part. You got to wear your mask. You got to play it safe. You can't be in large crowds. You got to do the smart thing. Please, please, please wear your mask. And again, we will be enforcing that at King Cake Hub. Masks will be required for entry. Just do the right thing. We don't want to be in a situation where we're turning you away. Please, please, please wear your mask at King Cake Hub. They will be required for entry. Keep in tune. Mardi Gras TV, to our Twitter feed at King Cake Hub, to our Facebook page with more information, and our website where you can pre-order. I encourage you to go do that now. Pre-order your king cake so you will be ready 1 week from today, the start of Carnival 2021. We are so excited to be with you at the Broad Theater. It's going to be a fun location. It's going to be inside, so that's going to be nice. Again, a separate location for pickups and DoorDash. Same day pickups, local delivery available on DoorDash. That portal will be open starting next Tuesday night. It's going to be an adventure. Carnival 2021 starts 1 week from today. We look forward to being with you every step of the way. Thank you so much for joining us for King Cake Hub. I'm Will Samuels. Have a great and happy New Year. Play it safe. Do the smart things out there. Enjoy. Spend that time with your family. Give the ones you love a hug. Socially distanced hug. But play it safe out there. We will see you 2021, 1 week from today. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year.